2. Laugh.
Oh really? Thumbs up.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we say?
Say whatever you want. Like I'll censor it. It'll be grand.
All right.
Cancelled, we're gonna be cancelled on Twitter games. Cancelled. Hashtag big balls is over party. Can't wait for all 10 listeners.
4 including us.
Yeah. I'm legitimately concerned who finds, like, especially my content, who finds that entertaining? Like, seriously, like, what the hell?
Like they're like, I'm just saying that. Yeah, I don't know how.
Like
You just put random shit on an image and people go haha.
I find it funny, and that's literally it.
Balls in your mouth, haha.
Shit, Joey.
Shit.
Go easy on me, Joey. You can't just drop your balls in my mouth.
My balls are pretty lightweight, not gonna lie. They're pretty small and compact.
You gotta get out then, Joey.
See,
You know what they say about people with small balls? They're sad.
Let's say hypothetically, if Poop Eaters released a song, would you listen to it?
Yeah.
Would you?
Let's say hypothetically you actually shit in the shit sink.
Oh my god. No.
The irony of the shit sink is that there was no actual shit in it.
Sam, all I have to say to that, you'd be surprised.
I mean, it didn't smell very nice, but it didn't smell like shit, so...
Imagine using the shit sink to waterboard someone. Fucking Saw.
Yeah, it's like a trap in Saw.
I'll say this. Fucking Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, how the guns looked, and like the animations and the sounds, I'd say is one of the best in the franchise.
Yeah, if only the game was actually good to play.
Oh, but like, just looking at guns, like the animations, the sounds.
Was Ghost like a separate thing, or was Ghost a sequel to a Call of Duty?
It's like you could kind of say it's like a spin-off to Modern Warfare because Ghost is a character in Modern Warfare 2.
It just looks like a Modern Warfare game.
Yeah, it's just Modern Warfare, but you can slide, but the slide is shit.
And you can mount an amount of shit.
I remember grinding the shit out of Advanced Warfare multiplayer on the PlayStation 3.
Man, same. I played so much Advanced Warfare. Like, I had a period where I played a lot of it, and I loved the campaign. I replayed it like 3 times.
As much as like Kevin Spacey's a bad guy in real life, he's brilliant in that game.
I think he's a great guy. He's so cool.
Yeah. This is a joke.
What was it?
What was that? No.
I just heard some and then everyone started laughing. What was that?
This is a joke.
Kevin Spacey. All the memories of shitty transit games. Where you get a double points and insta-kill and everything's good for 10 seconds. Then you're back to shitty map. Days gone. More like your boss will be gone in a second because I'll rip him off. Did you watch the new Mandalorian episode today there?
Yeah, I did.
It's fucking awesome, wasn't it?
I thought it was quite good, yeah. I liked when Ghost Fring showed up.
Mandalorians from the Clone Wars came up, so that's cool. The ones that like wielded the darksabers, those type of ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it when Count Dooku showed up in it.
Yeah. I like the way Baby Yoda just randomly finds Count Dooku's lightsaber and starts using it. Yeah, I love the bit where Corey Taylor gives fucking Mando a handjob. So it was awesome.
I liked it when Chris Jericho just showed up and codebreakered the fucking tube of eggs.
Yeah, I like when Gus Fring's fucking box cutter got an upgrade.
Yeah. What was that guy's name that he kills in it?
Malalo.
With the box, with the box cutter.
Yeah, I know, I'm joking.
It's Lalo.
Lalo.
Tuco.
Tuco gets killed with a box cutter.
Count Tuco.
Can't start taco. I don't know why that's funny.
Didn't load this house today. Awesome.
Oh, it's like what you get.
What?
What did you get in Lotus House?
Well, I get shredded chicken, chips, fried rice, chicken balls and curry sauce. I need a lot. I'm a big boy.
Sounds good.
It's for some reason. Like I used to only have like freaking chins. Now I like Lotus more because the freaking curry sauce is actually pretty fucking good.
The chin's chicken balls are phenomenal.
The chin's chicken balls, like they're definitely better than Lotus House chicken balls.
Yeah.
But like Lotus House chicken balls isn't bad either.
Yeah, but there's something about the flavor of the chicken balls and chins.
They're just more fatter and like they like.
And this, I like the sweet and sour sauce with it, I think. Or the curry. Either of those, just dipping in the sweet and sour and curry, like it's lovely.
The zombie apocalypse could happen.
Yeah.
Zombies are just people with rabies.
No.
Do you see that there was a video went out of these people that were put on a certain type of drug, and it basically just took over their mind and they started like chewing on the like footpath and everything. And one guy was hit by a car and he just got back up. Yeah, like a full speed car he was just hit into and he just got back up after it, and they were like chewing concrete and all this. I don't understand pro-life. Like, everyone's pro-life, you f***ings.
Yeah.
Road death.
Yeah, does Lovecraft county or country mean, like, is it the same thing as H.P. Lovecraft?
H.P. Lovecraft was an author, and he's famous for writing. He has a unique style at sci-fi horror.
That
A lot of
the show is based on.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it, but a lot of his stuff is like weird psychological and sci-fi horror. Like it borders on the stuff of, oh, it's so big you wouldn't believe it. That's why it's scary. Like the Cthulhu, that thing. That's a Lovecraft yoke.
Right.
He's also famous for having a cat named.
People in Walmart got worried because they seen NWO merchandise being sold at Walmart.
They thought it was an actual like New World Order.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But it is weird how like other countries are like taught differently to other countries.
Like, have you ever seen the stuff about the English education system and how their history lessons are taught and everything?
About what they did to Ireland or anything.
Yeah, and none of the colonialism stuff, like none of that. And like when you think about how big of a part of history they are with us, like that's mad.
Yeah.
They're in everything.
Days gone more like a ball. So sorry, I already meant that joke. That just went through my mind. I was like, a ball's gone once again because I was scrolling through it. It's like, no, I'm not going to say that again.
Can't believe Davy Jones showed up in Mandalorian.
all of
Multiple
Like
times.
Multiple times. That's another level of a monkey brain joke. It's like, wait, there was like 7 of them. Yo, dude, can't believe the Mandalorian showed up in Boba Fett. It was great.
Turns to the camera. I'm the Mandalorian. Directed by Jon Favreau.
Oh my god, he is the Mandalorian. This is truly the return of the Jedi.
This really is the Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 1.
Oh my god, today really is Friday the 13th. Hello, neighbor.
I guess it's time to answer the call of duty.
Achieve your Medal of Honor. This is the Final Fantasy.
This Metal Gear really is solid. 5.
This really makes me Wii Sports.
This really makes me want to commit a Grand Theft Auto.
This really is a Little Big Planet.
Oh, but look, the dead, they're walking.
This war really is cold. I'm a Guitar Hero.
Guys, watch out, it's the Arkham Knight.
The year is 2K18. Awesome.
You go out and fight crime with a blindfold? What are you, some kind of daredevil?
Oh my god, that's actually fucking.
It sounds like
Gonna
something like
fucking vomit.
Karen would say that or something.
Yeah, I think she says that, dude. Hi, I'm Jessica Jones.
This stab it really is black.
I don't know what's up with me today, either.
What the fuck was that? Why did I do that?
Oh my god.
What?
Get it.
Yeah! The fucking door. At the end, I fucking love that. It's so good. Just fits every fucking situation.
Wrong.
So yeah, it's just basically he was trying to get heat. Someone threw a glow stick at him, and then he went, "Oi, come on, is that all you fucking got?" And then everyone just started fucking pelting him.
Jesus.
Charles gets hit, and then Stephanie wants him fined, and then he just goes like, "I don't give a shit what Stephanie thinks." He goes to Vince, and Vince is just like, "Alright, son, calm down." Like,
Is there still a thing of where like they're heavily against them going off script as well? Was there not a thing where people, when they were cutting promos and everything, they weren't able to go off script?
Yeah, no, most people still aren't allowed to go off. But
See, like stuff like that.
I think
ruins it,
some,
you know what I mean?
like some
have,
people
like,
have like a
privileges.
loose, or like loosened a bit when it comes to that. Because
Right.
some people are
Yeah.
just fucking gold on the mic.
it's like some people read it off a sheet, and then some people are given like bullet points or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Like,
they pick
alright, you say some along the lines of this, just like, say whatever the fuck you want, but just get to like this point.
yeah,
Like,
get-
that's
get
how
the
it goes.
point across.
Yeah. So
And then
do
you
whatever
have-
you want, say this, do whatever the fuck you want, alright, and end with this. Like, that's how it goes.
Right.
Yeah. And then some people are just given a sheet, and it's like what you say is on the sheet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's gotta be like soul crushing, especially like if you got into the business when you were like watching it as a child. I've seen like shit like when Ambrose was on like the Jericho
The
podcast.
super scooper stuff.
Yeah, and when Ambrose was on the Jericho podcast, and he's talking about how like he would have grown up watching like different people and like writing his own promos and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's gotta be if you're going into like if that's part of the experience, that's ruined for you then. Like
I mean, realistically, if you know, there wouldn't, there's no like chance for like a modern day Austin 316 promo in today's wrestling, pretty much.
I mean in WWE, yeah, but like do AEW have a bit of balls? Like do they at least fucking curse and
they
shit?
do.
It's mostly just free reign, but it's they probably have some people doing bullet points.
Oh yeah, but like if you're going with a set story,
Yeah, with AEW, everyone kind of has like control over what they do or say.
It's creative control, essentially.
see, like that sounds so much better than
Yeah.
the deal that Vince has going on. Like
Yeah.
just for the creative freedom alone, like
But I think the main person who has creative control in WWE is Roman. He said, because Roman came out and said that he and Heyman are the only two people in control of his character and
Yeah.
his story and everything.
I said, like for what say Cena and like The Rock as well, when they come back and they do their
Yeah.
like one thing a year.
Yeah, I feel like
said
any
they
like
have-
Hall of Famer that like Shawn Michaels or
Yeah, like the bigger names. I said,
Rock.
yeah, Hunter's friends and all. Like I said, they have fucking leeway and everything.
The Rock definitely does not get given a.
Oh yeah,
a
no, I'd
thing.
say it's 100% like Vince says.
The Rock came back last year for SmackDown or something, and he basically just came out and started an STD chant for Baron Corbin. Like it was just like all these jokes, and it's like, yeah, it's like there's no way anything's written for The Rock. He just comes out and says whatever he wants. Remember when Big Show fucking did the moonsault in WCW? Imagine taking that
Big Show did a moonsault.
Yeah, fucking
When did that happen?
Diesel. There was like some where like Diesel, like Big Show was supposed to somersault Diesel in one event, but then he just went up to him and went like, "I'm sorry, but I'm not fucking taking that."
Yeah.
So they had to fucking like change the match up a bit.
Nash was worried he was gonna tear his quad again.
Oh, nothing's better than when Vince tore both.
Oh yeah, he tore both quads fucking walking out to the ring to confront John Cena and Batista.
Just the video of him sitting on the floor.
One getting into the ring, and then he tore the other when he got backstage.
Yeah, but he's just sitting down like in the ring.
Sitting there.
It's so funny.
Sitting like a 5-year-old just screaming at these two people. Funny thing about it is that he doesn't look hurt at all. Like he's fucking
There's no
100%.
pain. There's no pain on his face
How
at
much
all.
pain you'd be in, like,
Yeah, he just tore his
tearing
quad.
both quads.
That's like
Both of them, like.
that's double
Yeah.
Kevin Nash right there.
Fucking hell. But yeah, he tore one when he was getting into the ring, and then
I thought he tore both. That's why he was like sitting down all
Yeah, that's why he
fucking
couldn't
weird.
move. Yeah.
It was he tore one when he was getting in the ring, and then he tore the other when he was walking backstage.
How?
Legend,
He
absolute
was just
legend.
walking and he tore his quad. Like.
Oh yeah, and wasn't he like refusing anyone to like help him?
Yeah, he
I'd
didn't
say
want
so.
help, and he
That-
tore his other quad.
That's some pay-per-view though, like, 'cause it's like Taker and Shawn.
26.
Only thing I don't like about it is how Hunter just no shame at all, just buried Sheamus
Oh yeah.
completely.
That Cena and Batista match was good, wasn't it?
Edge and Jericho was that as well, and that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's the best match on the card, I'd say.
Nah, Taker Michaels was best.
Well, maybe.
Story and everything leading up. To
Actually,
it.
no, yeah, the appeal of like the fact that it's Shawn's last match as well,
Yeah.
but not really.
What was the last like great WrestleMania? It was like either this year's one or 30. I think was the last.
30 was brilliant.
31 was kind of good.
Yeah.
It was just the
main
Undertaker
event-
match that was shit.
I liked the Taker match.
It wasn't bad. It was just.
It gave him the redemption
Meh.
though.
Meh. Like,
It's partially to do with the fact that they just didn't do anything with Bray Wyatt's character.
yeah.
Like
It's
they,
such a shame.
that's such a cool character as well, and like nothing happened with it.
He's so talented as well.
Yeah,
Bray
and
Wyatt,
it's-
they just keep ruining it. Like.
And the Fiend seemed like something interesting as well. You know what I mean? Like it's at least it's
Goldberg fucking came
Yeah.
in and ruined it.
like, what was the need?
Did you hear the story about that?
It was
it
a
was
Goldberg just
Goldberg.
showed up on the day and like said, "I'm not putting, I'm not putting him over."
They basically, for the entire lead up to it, they were like, they didn't know who was gonna win, and then on the day, Goldberg just showed up and said, "I need to win this match so the kids can believe that I'm still a hero." Like, it's
God. And
so
then
stupid.
he doesn't even fucking jackhammer meter. He suplexes him like it's that bad of a.
Yeah. Like his match with Lesnar at Mania 33 was class, and that should have just been it.
I don't remember 33 at all. The last one I remember was 32, or no, the most recent one that we all watched together actually.
Yeah.
But I don't. I remember. I liked the Taker match. I thought that was like really well done actually.
The Fiend match was good actually. The John Cena
I
thing.
liked because did you see it was like the two of them. It was Cena and Wyatt had like creative freedom with it.
Yeah.
With like writing it. That's why they got away with saying that's such good shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
That
brilliant.
Cena match was pretty cool though.
That was good. I liked
Yeah,
it.
it wasn't really a match. It was just.
It was a cutscene.
Yeah, but it was still great. Like,
It was amazing. Probably one of the best things WWE have ever done. Like,
It's weird because it's like you expect it to be really cheesy and it kind of is, but like you don't care.
oh, but I feel like it's
the whole
cheesy
statement here.
in a way that it knows it's cheesy, and that's what the fucking
It's taking the piss
I'd
out of
say,
itself.
like. It
nearly.
knows it's trying to be over the top, but there's still like this fucking like silver lining underneath it, where it's like.
I'd say that entire thing with Wyatt and Cena was more shocking than the pipe bomb that Punk did.
No, it wasn't. That's just not true.
Nah, it was though.
No, it wasn't.
Think about it. Right? Think about it. How they had Cena, who they had since fucking 2005. They've been building up as the biggest thing in wrestling, and then Wyatt comes in and just shows
it's-
all the problems
Well, it's not. Well, I mean,
ever had with Cena. Like,
yeah.
and
If you
it's
look
like-
at it, if you look at it that way, yeah. And it's like it's this is why this is a bad person.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is good, but the fact that Punk was about to start taking the piss out of the anti-bullying thing, and
Yeah,
then the mic gets
it is,
cut
yeah.
off is brilliant.
Yeah, because
Alright.
Punk's was more real than. Yeah.
Where he mentions Colt Cabana and everything, like, that's brilliant.
But I feel like we do gotta agree on one thing, is that and the Edge return was the two best things that happened in WWE this
That
year.
year, yeah, but the Edge match with Randy was shit. I thought it was really boring. It was really boring.
Because you weren't watching it.
Yeah, because I was dead. Because it was too boring. I was falling asleep.
That's because it was fucking 3 AM.
That's fair.
Loads of people share your opinion with it, and that they don't like it, and it was boring match, and it was all this. It's just great.
I'll rewatch it eventually, but not today.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I can't remember any other matchups other than the John Cena one, Edge, and Randy Orton.
Drew winning was good.
Taker. Taker.
I'm gonna be honest. Fucking Bray Wyatt was way better than the Taker match.
The triple threat ladder match was the best thing that happened the whole night.
As
2
in,
nights.
like, in-ring wise, yeah,
It was the best match that happened. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
I think
like an actual match, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
story-wise, fucking the John Cena Bray Wyatt one was fucking class.
It's just that Taker thing. It was just such the perfect ending for the Undertaker.
he rides off on the bike. Metallica is playing, like, all that. It's perfect. The only way it could have been better was if, like, Kid Rock or, like, Limp Bizkit was playing instead.
But if it was Limp Bizkit, that would have been it. Wrestling ends there.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna top that.
Nothing gets
Just
better than
Fred comes in.
Yeah, but I don't know if I trust it, lads. Like, fucking Taker, like,
He is a
fucking
madman.
showed
Oh,
that
no,
he
no.
was gonna leave, like, 3 fucking times.
I
And
think
then he
it's-
came back.
I think now it's the
I'm so
now
scared
it's
that if he comes back, I
it's
don't
not-
want him to come back.
now it's the deal with Vince. It's apparently it's like a break glass in case of emergency kind of deal with Taker. It's
Yeah.
like, call me if you need me and I'll show up, but like I'm
Well,
not gonna
Taker,
come back
he
on my
did
own
it.
accord.
He did an interview recently where he said that if he appears on TV in the future, he will be that character that he was at Mania.
Like the halfway between Mark and Taker.
Yeah, he said because the character was basically a combination of Mark Calloway, American Badass, and The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And he said, because that's what he was all going on about, like the holy trinity of The Undertaker. It was 3 things in one. And he basically said if he shows up anymore, he's gonna be that person. It was really what ruined The Undertaker essentially was the Saudi Arabia stuff when he came back for those matches.
Yeah.
It was just depressing every time. Like, the first one, it was against Rusev, I think it was, a casket match. It wasn't bad, it was just a casket match. Like, the second one was the tag team match with Kane against
Oh,
DX.
DX and Brothers of Destruction.
That match was awful. He had the match with Goldberg, where they almost killed each other.
Goldberg botched the move first, which led Taker to botching the move because he fucked his head.
But Goldberg also, before the match, probably gave himself a concussion because he banged his head off a wall. But then Taker came back for a tag team match with Roman for like Extreme Rules or something like that.
I don't remember that.
And it was great. Taker actually was like, he was good in the ring. He actually had like a good match against, it was Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre.
I feel some sad for fucking Drew.
Yeah.
Fucking wins the Royal Rumble. He's about to go to fucking WrestleMania. Fucking Scottish fucking armies going out to Tampa to fucking see him.
WWE champion.
Yeah. It's going
What?
out there in front of fucking millions of people, and then boom.
Drew
never
was the
happens.
first British WWE champion.
Pretty fucking crazy to think about.
It is cool having so much like successful Irish wrestlers.
I mean, like, there's Sheamus and Balor and, like...
Becky was cool to have.
Oh,
like,
yeah!
The first,
I forgot about
the
Becky.
first like women's main event of WrestleMania was won by an Irish person. Like, it's
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool. But then, like...
And the first Universal champion was an Irish lad as well. Like. But to be fair, like going back to Drew, like he has done really well under the circumstances. Though.
I mean, considering he was supposed to be Sheamus,
Sheamus is like when he was at the bar and everything. That was class.
That was so good. That was brilliant.
So funny.
I
It
think they
was
could
like a
have,
modern day like sort of Dudley Boys without the tables sort of thing.
like, if they would have kept the bar going, like, and you keep the New Day in the bar because they're the only two like really good tag teams.
They split the New Day up actually.
Was that recent or?
Yeah, the draft was there like Friday, and then on Monday they had the 2 nights of the draft, and Big E's on his own now,
Ah,
and Xavier and Kofi are on Raw. So
I mean that might be something good.
Like shit.
That might be something
no,
good to come out of it.
Big
But
E
like,
is meant to like get a huge push, like universal title level push.
still
Like,
though,
he's
I think the New Day were like for a while they were like the best thing about it. Like
Yeah.
on Raw and Smack, like they were just brilliant.
yeah.
Probably
Wonder
the
if
best
they're
tag
gonna
team in a
do
while.
some shit where it's
Big
like,
E's like the favorite to win the Rumble next year.
I think Keith Lee should win it. I fucking love him.
I don't know.
bro, he opened the fucking secret formula book, bro.
That was so funny.
What even happened there? He just opened a book and then fire just came out.
It was his opponent, Killer Cross. He was like big in TNA and everything.
Oh,
But yeah, he's like one of these mystical characters, and he was feuding with him, and then he was the one to beat Keith Lee for the NXT belt. But then Cross got injured, and that's why Balor's the champion now.
Alright.
But yeah, loads of people feel sorry for Cross because like he just won it, like, and then injured in the same
So
match.
that's just Balor literally been through the same exact thing.
Like, Balor,
SummerSlam, he won the title and then he had to fucking vacate it the next day.
Balor
fucking,
broke
like,
his jaw
injured his-
like 2 weeks ago, but they didn't take the belt off of him. Oh, he was treated like such shit on Raw and SmackDown. Like, yeah, he was given like the IC belt after 2 years on the main roster, but like because they've ruined Keith Lee now, so they've ruined a lot of recent NXT call-ups. Because
Why?
Keith Lee's he's only won like 3 of his most recent matches on Raw, and he's had like 8 or something like that. He's won 3 of them and then lost by DQ or won by DQ or whatever in every other match. Like, it's just like they called them up way too early. It's like Vince gets power hungry. Like they did the same with Matt Riddle, and now Matt Riddle is just an ordinary guy on.
isn't his theme song like? Doesn't it start with like a bruh sound effect or something?
Yeah, that's what I was laughing about. No, his intro, he just goes like, bro. But like, I fucking like, I was watching the Rumble and like I was walking at 3, 2, 1, and bruh. It was so fucking funny because I like paused it midway through. So it just sounded like bruh.
That was another thing about that Rumble, and fucking MVP came back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's good now apparently as well, isn't he? He's like
coming.
building a lot of
It's
people
one
up.
of the best things in the company. Legitimately, he's revitalized the careers of 3 people. When they brought Lashley back 2 years ago, like, they had such an opportunity to make him some big badass heel, and they just made him some stupid family man. They brought out these 3 men dressed up as women and said, "Oh, these are your sisters." It was so cringy and stupid. Like, it was the only reason WWE were allowed to like continue during the pandemic is because they paid off. They paid like people in Florida and Trump and all. It's because they're like close with Trump. They were basically allowed to get away with it.
Sure, what did I see about that one time where like they did the storyline where Vince's car got blown up and Trump rang? Like he rang
Yeah.
the WWE offices after
Trump
like
thought it was real. I remember it was like some Raw in like 2009, and it was like Vince basically handed Raw over to Donald Trump in a
Yeah.
story, but then like all the stocks came down.
he's notorious for just having everything go bankrupt. Like that's
Yeah. So then the next week they had to have Vince take it back off him when it was meant to be this big story.